Yesterday's time trial to Nevergal was an incredible display of dominance by Anna Van der Breggen, herself one of the greatest riders of all time and a four-time winner of the Giro d'Italia women. She would start stage 5 in the Maglia Rosa, and it was a really tough Dolomite stage too. Starting out in the province of Belluno in Longarone at the foot of the Dolomites and climbing up into those Dolomite mountains as well to take on 4 categorised climbs, 2 of them first category too. A massive day out. And an opportunity for the likes of Demi Vollering and others to test Anna Van der Breggen to see just how good she now is in this second comeback season for her, where yesterday she really did look to be back to her best. Now, we had a massive leading group, some 22 riders away from the front. None of them massive threats on GC, but Lauren Dixon was in there, the British rider who'd finished 6th in the time trial yesterday. And in the group too, likes of Marion Bunel, plenty of good climbing talent in there too. Caroline Anderson had taken the 20 points at the top of the Passo Tre Croci. And then next up they had the Passo di Sant'Antonio as well. Incredible scenery, beautiful weather it has to be said as well for this Dolomite day, and it really was sorting things out. Lauren Dixon climbing really amongst the best of them, along with Marion Bunel in what remained of that leading group too. Dixon's hard efforts paying off, giving her 20 points in the Maglia Azzurra competition as well. All of the Dolomite villages that the race passed through really turning out for the Giro d'Italia women. It was a stunningly beautiful day. In the hills, Bunel was enjoying her time too, but Dixon making sure she kept a close eye on the French climber. And then, on the climb of Costa for the first time, Demi Vollering, the European champion, yet to win this race of course overall, going on the attack as well. She had with her the race leader, the Maglia Rosa of course, Anna Van der Breggen, and this attacking was doing damage specifically to Elisa Longo-Borghini, who was having a tough day. She'd not ridden as well as she normally would in the time trial yesterday. She was battling to try and stay in touch. The 2-time winner of this race, the Italian champion, Elisa Longo-Borghini, never gives up, and that was certainly the case today. Now out front, Monica Trinca-Colonel had gone off the Italian rider for Jaco Alula by herself. She led through the finish line the first time, with just over 20k to go. And that was the chase behind as well, the second group, which had Elisa Longo-Borghini in there in company. Monica Trinca-Colonel settling in on the second ascent of Costa. But it would be that climb again, seemingly to the liking of Demi Vollering. She was causing trouble, really shaking out the legs in that group. In fact, Demi Vollering then forced a selection, which became herself, Antonia Niedermaier, Isabella Holgren in the Best Young Riders jersey, and Anna Van der Breggen, the Maglia Rosa. We were seeing a full general classification shakedown in the Dolomites, which is of course exactly what we wanted. Anna Van der Breggen taking the weight of the race on her shoulders. Don't forget, Demi Vollering, a former teammate of hers, and also a former charge of hers in the time that Anna Van der Breggen was a sport director at SD Worx. She's now back in the saddle, and back in pink, it has to be said, which is remarkable. This was Group 3, which had Urska Ziga in there, Magdalene Valliere, the world champion as well. All the best riders in the world in this year's 37th Giro d'Italia women, and in the Dolomites in glorious Italian sunshine too. Elisa Longo-Borghini had Niamh Fisher-Black with her, but Fisher-Black wasn't able to help maybe as much as she'd want. It was a desperate chase from the 2-time champion, and she was never far off. Look at that, with 2.5k to go, still just 30 seconds off the front of the race. Elisa Longo-Borghini on a mountain time trial to try and stay in touch with the general classification. But under the Flamme Rouge, these were the 4 that would go for it: Vollering, Niedermaier, Holgren and Van der Breggen. It was initially Isabella Holgren who went first, and then came Demi Vollering. Demi Vollering going over the top. She's worked on her sprint the last few years, and it shows. Look at the gap for the European champion. Demi Vollering rounding in on her stage win, and she got it too. And what an illustrious leading group. A bubbling up of brilliant talent for Antonia Niedermaier and Isabella Holgren, but with them 2 titans of the sport. Demi Vollering taking the win, and Anna Van der Breggen continuing to lead in the Maglia Rosa, going into The sprinters stage really tomorrow to Brescello. It's going to be a flat, fast one in the Veneto tomorrow, racing into Emilia-Romagna. Make sure you join us tomorrow for stage 6.